to this live session with Nacho Yanet with Homes Chula Vista. And sorry, we had a bit of technical issues to start on time, but here we are. So
flip around. So there he is.
Okay, so we are again in 2200 Coronado Avenue, space 27. And I wanted to show you, because we had done some upgrades on this home. Now it's a great opportunity because it's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's a senior part, so this is only for people 55 and older. And the minimum age is 46. But this is a very nice home. It has bathroom floor. We're going to walk around and show you. And then one of the best things is that the rent of the space is $850 a month, which is really good. We are right next to the Interstate 5 on the exit of Coronado. So 10 minutes from the border, we're 10 minutes from the beach. That's a really nice location. And let's go outside and show you the park and show how nice it is.
This is the park here.
Actually, yeah.
Very quiet. I'm just talking because you're far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very quiet here. It's a very neat park. They keep it very well. It's Coronado Palms, right?
Yes.
Coronado Palms on Coronado Avenue, right by the 5. This is it here. So now I'll turn around so you can see the house that we're talking about. There's Nacho going back there. This is the house here. Oh, we need the open house sign.
Huh?
Open house sign for the window.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about it. Yeah.
We'll put it now.
Yep. Yep. So it is 3 beds, 2 baths, right, Nacho?
Yes, it's 3 beds, 2 baths. The price is $165,900. And yeah, it's a good price. We have they've renovated the bathroom. They had floor in the 3rd bedroom, and also renovated the kitchen. And it has a very nice backyard as well, and it's financial. Okay. So yeah, it's
And the year of this is?
the year of this. That's a good question.
I think it's 75.
I think so. Yeah, it's like, let me double check. It's 1975.
Here is the living room where we just were. We have a nice built-in
Yes,
bow window here, or bay window.
it's 1975.
1975. And because it's 1975, is there a benefit?
Yes, it's not on property taxes,
Yeah.
so that's good. Because then you only pay registration.
Right. Nice and cheap.
So if you follow me,
Mm-hmm.
let's go and see the backyard.
All right. We got 1 thumbs up and 12 people here at the moment.
Okay, so welcome. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
It's the backyard.
The backyard has low maintenance, as you can see. That this is, so if you want to do nothing but probably water a bit of those trees, it has a pomegranate tree, a lemon tree,
Mm-hmm.
and
Some fruit trees in the back here.
yes, and so it has one. It's going to have 1 shed. This one, the big one, because the other one, the park only allows 1, so we'll have to remove the other one. But it leaves more space, and they allowed a small pet, so if you have it's already quite enclosed and with privacy. So if you have a dog or something, it's you don't need to do much. This part is already closed. That's another gate out over there.
It's a good area for pets here.
If any of you has seen the home before, we're going to show you the upgrades. It looks much better now.
Mm-hmm.
The carport, I think you can fit 2 or 3 cars.
Yep, I would say 2 under the carport and a 3rd car right here. So
Yeah.
nice sized driveway there.
And this is a live session, so if you have any questions, just write them down in the comments and Derek will read them. I don't guarantee I have all the answers, but I'll answer the best I can.
Jay just said, "What are you guys doing?"
Yeah, we're basically walking around the home and showing the home. If anybody has questions about mobile homes, I'm a real estate broker specialized in mobile homes. So you can ask, these mobile homes on leased land, any questions that you may have, I'm able to answer, or about this specific home that we are showing today.
It's a virtual open house here.
Yeah.
I'll walk through.
It's all open house. So this is the kitchen. It was painted, and it includes the washer and dryer. They're included with the home as well. And the bathroom is really upgraded. So it was,
Recently did some upgrades here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice new paint.
And
Freshened it up a bit.
And this one has quite ugly carpets, and now is brand new laminated floors.
And it has two closets, surprisingly,
Yes.
for a fairly small room here. I have one here.
And another one right in here.
Some shelving, I think, back in there. Yep. Yep, some more there.
So we're going to show you the things that were already nicer, and like this second bedroom. It has carpet, but the carpet is in very good shape, and it's pretty spacious because it has a lot of furniture, as you can see.
Yeah.
And a spacious closet.
Nice
well.
lighting in here too. The two windows, you got a lot of light in
and
here.
the windows, good
It's
point.
nice. Go off to this side. Let's see here. Yep. Too bad there. Leads to the living room here.
Yeah. So remember,
Closet here.
I'm Nacho Yanes O'Hara with Homes Chula Vista. I'm a real estate broker, and we're going today through a mobile home, or manufactured home, which is the same thing, and here in South Bay, San Diego, on Coronado Avenue. And we're showing you the home and answering your questions either from this home or any comments that you may have about other homes. I have a few videos as well with topics, but nothing like live sessions with you. So we appreciate all of you that are here. And talking more about the home, this one is nice because it has windows.
It's like a built-in bay window, sort of. It's angled. It's pretty nice. It's a little more depth to the living room.
Yeah. And one thing that they haven't done, but is easy to do, is probably paint the rest, but that's something that a new buyer will want to paint on their color. So, but the layout is already good because you have here, you have a good distribution. You have the guest bedrooms on this side, and you have the master or principal bedroom, as they call it now, on this side. And yeah, very spacious. You probably want to paint this again, but look, again, this furniture is pretty big, and still the home has. If you see, one of the things that to always look at in these homes from the 70s is what happens on the ceiling, and this looks good. We haven't seen any sagging or so. Anyway, a very important tip for mobile homes. And also for houses, we always recommend an inspection. The home inspections are not expensive, but a report will allow you to negotiate with the seller, in case that something, especially something structural, because you're not going to tell them you don't need an inspection if you want to, for them to replace the carpets or so. But normally, if there's something on the roof or underneath the home or anything, there's something to highlight. And if you maintain these homes, they really can last for a long, long time. We're selling homes. We have a listing now from 1964, And I think the oldest one we sold is
54?
1954.
Yeah.
So things like that. And it's still there
Yeah.
up there because we are in San Diego County. In here, the housing is incredibly unaffordable for a lot of people. That's why these manufactured homes that long time ago had like a stigma or you're living on the trailer. Now they're doing really nice things with renovations and they're affordable. The only drawback is that you pay a rent every month, but in this particular case the rent is 850, which is convenient, especially if there's senior people that might be on a fixed income, on a pension or something. That can be very I wouldn't say very affordable, but at least it can be bearable.
For San Diego, yes.
Yes, exactly.
It's definitely for sure. And this park is what kind of park?
This is a senior park. So senior parks here, it means that the owner, the principal owner of the home and in the lease needs to be 55 or older, and then everybody else living in the home needs to be a minimum age that depends on the park. In this particular park, it is 46 or older. So that means that if you come in here, you're older than 55, they will accept you. But if I don't know, you have a son that is 20 or 13 or potentially even 45, they will say no. The minimum age is 46.
And just for reference, for people who are watching, wanted to know more about mobile homes, in a senior park, is 46 always the age for the secondary?
No, that changes that's a decision from every park. So they are all 55, and the second age is there are parks that are 55-18, 55-35. This one is 35-46. There's others that is 55-50 or just 55. Everybody has to be senior.
Right. And also, just for reference, if anyone just came in, mobile home or manufactured home parks, they're not all senior, right?
No, there's some parks that are all ages, so they have no restrictions. Prices there are a bit higher, not of the rent. The rent of the spaces can be the same as the senior parks, but the values of the homes are higher because of the market, because they're families with more income and there's more demand, and because of that the prices are a bit higher.
Okay. Show this bathroom. This was semi recently renovated, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is renovated as far as we know. It has a closet.
Little built-in closet here.
And it has a
Semi-walk-in.
walk-in shower. That if you're watching this video, sorry.
It's okay.
You want to show me?
Yeah, here's the walk-in shower.
Yeah, which are always.
So that's nice. Easy to step over.
Yeah, for seniors that's.
Yeah, it's a big place.
That's quite convenient.
For sure. And yeah, the vanity is here. Toilet, which so it presents better that way. Yeah, and then this little outside. This is a nice section. You can sit here while changing, and you get your clothes from here. You have the racks there, and then the shelves here. It's a nice setup. There's the floor there. It's like laminate flooring, right off the master here.
Another thing, this home, I mean, is moving ready. There was people living here, and right before they put it for sale. There's been some renovations, which makes it easier. But still, when you enter, you may want to do a few things, like painting or changing the carpet or so. That's not difficult to do in this area. I mean, if you are interested, we could put you in touch with people that does that kind of works. And for mobile homes, they're also cheaper than we would try to do it in a house. Because, for example, they are all elevated. They're not on permanent foundation. So everything you can draw cables underneath the home and the pipes and everything. So it's,
easier access, a lot easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Could check out the kitchen again. It's been a while. This kitchen here.
Yeah.
The bowl is on an angle. I guess that was the vintage look. So yeah, you have the.
And the kitchen is
fridge.
okay. I mean, if you want to, one thing you can do is just start like this and then over time, you can take your time and renovate it. That's entirely up to you. It doesn't have a C, but it has ceiling fans.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of these. Yeah.
And also, we are like 10 minutes from the ocean, from Imperial Beach in here. So there's always breeze, nice breeze, and so
That's true.
Yeah.
And again, the all the appliances we see, are they included?
Yes,
And
yes, they are. So we have a refrigerator here. I'm getting young again.
Yes.
I don't know.
It doesn't look 13, but
No. Only the voice. I hope my voice is not changing again.
Yeah.
So yeah, the refrigerator is in good use. The stove as well. You have, of course, the
range hood,
the range, and the
washer
and
dryer.
dryer. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
The furniture isn't, of course, is not included. But if you see something and say, oh, well, that fits like perfectly there, so we can always talk to the seller and talk about it. So,
It's negotiable. You can work it out.
yeah,
All right.
exactly. You want to talk a bit about financing? How?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, like if someone is interested in one of these houses, some people will come up sometimes and say, I heard that you can't finance these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, again, in the past, things were different. Now, all the prices of the homes are higher as well, and they're easier to finance. The thing is, you cannot finance it with a conventional loan or an FHA loan or a veterans loan, because all those are for real estate. And to be real estate, a mobile home you need to own the land and needs to be affixed with a permanent foundation in order to be considered real estate. Actually, if you own the land and you do that, you can ask for this to be like converted on real estate. But none of these homes that you see in this park where you lease the land, none of them are real estate. So the loans don't apply. The conventional FHA, VA, and some of the programs for first-time buyers, all of that doesn't apply to these mobile homes. But there are similar loans. The interest rates are a little bit higher, but the thing is that the amount to finance compared to a condo is really much lower. So in this one, they will ask the same thing that for other residential loans. So 2 years of income, but you can finance if you have your own business, and then depending on you qualify with your income, and depending on your credit score, if your credit score is high, they're gonna give you a slightly better interest rate, and if not, you're gonna give you a bit higher interest rate, and also the amount of down payment will be lower. The minimum down payment will be lower the higher you have your credit score. So typically now for these type of homes, they're like a 5% or 10% down payment. I've heard about programs that are like 0 down payment and you only pay closing costs. The closing costs in these homes are lower than if you were buying a house or a condo as well.
Okay.
But yeah, you can definitely finance these ones. Some people that finance mobile homes, they don't do homes that before 1976, like this one, but some others do. And we know all the lenders, and we can put you in touch with the right one. So yeah, it's perfectly financeable.
And just to recap too, so we're talking about this is a mobile home. We're talking about mobile homes. We'll step outside just to give a look at what they look like for those who don't know or didn't catch the earlier part of the video. This is a mobile home park. All the houses you see here are mobile homes, and they're not on permanent foundation. So they're on what they call piers. So underneath the skirting of the house, like you can see this house here, underneath there is basically like almost stilts all along the house. That's what keeps these houses up. They're quite stable. This is very common, but yeah, something like this here.
That's why they're always elevated.
Yep.
Underneath.
Yep. So that you could basically see the point where this would basically be the bottom of the house here, and this is just the skirting, and underneath there are the stilts that hold up the house every few feet. So one good thing about mobile homes is that they're automatically protected from floods.
Yeah.
Not that there's ever floods here, but in San Diego. But yeah. So that's the way these things work. They appear pretty much like almost small houses, which they pretty much are. But they're just, they're not on permanent foundation. And because of that, like Nacho was saying, you pay, the houses are much cheaper than a regular house, but you're also paying for space rent, because you don't own the land that it sits on.
So, in a sense, so one thing that people always ask is, so what's the difference between a mobile home and a manufactured home?
Mm-hmm.
In reality, there's no difference. All manufactured homes means something that instead of being built in place, it was manufactured in a factory, and they put it together. And normally, like this is a double wide because it's two halves, like one trailer.
So they would split it in two and move it.
They assemble them together.
Yep.
One like that one, for example, that you see there. That is called a single wide because that one day, was that's from the late 50s or early 60s.
It's one piece.
That came in as a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them even have the wheels underneath.
Yeah.
So, but they're all manufactured, and they're all mobile homes because even if you're renting. In that sense, think of it as an RV. Of course, this is not an RV. It's much more like a house. But if you want it. One day the home is yours. One day you can take it and move it from here to somewhere else.
Right.
When we're talking again about San Diego, it's really difficult. I actually, in many years in the profession of selling this type of homes, I haven't known anybody that actually moved their home.
Right.
Because it's very difficult to find another place for it. Even if you have your own land, you need permits. The cities have limitations on what is the age of the home that you can put in there. So normally, if you are not going to live in the home, it's better to sell it because prices go up.
Yes, for sure.
And that's the other thing. They say mobile homes depreciate like a car. Well, depending on where you live. Here in San Diego, the cost of housing is so high and increasingly high that if you maintain your home, it will definitely gain value. I have all my clients that bought the home before COVID.
Yep.
The value of their mobile homes, believe it or not, is doubled.
Yeah. Mine. Yeah. Personally, mine was almost doubled in a matter of 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the case. And prices are not gonna go down. They probably don't go as high as it happened with the COVID. But still, you buy it today, you maintain it, and in the future, you can sell it and make some equity, so make some money even if you finance it, and then with that you can give a good down payment for your next thing, or condo. So.
Yep, a house, yeah.
The other thing is that the rent of the spaces, in some places has rent control, like in Chula Vista, but even here in South San Diego, that there's no rent control for the rent of the space for those $850 that you're paying. It's normally they don't. I haven't seen any park that increases. I don't know, more than $50, $60, $70 in a year. And in some years it goes in relation with the cost of living. But if you compare to being month to month on an apartment, they can increase the rent. Now there's a normative in California that it's a 10%, but 10% of the rent of an apartment is quite high anyway. You can put it in $250 or $300 a year, depending on what you have. So in these mobile homes, if you compare it to owning a house, of course, owning a house is always nicer, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But if you compare it to renting an apartment, this is a good solution because you are probably paying the same, but half of what you're paying will revert on you.
So it's a nice alternative to somewhere between apartment, house, and condo. Yeah.
I mean, in the long run, as an investment, if you had a lot of money and probably, yeah, you'll say, I don't want to be paying the rent of the space for all my life. But if you want us to live comfortably,
Yeah.
and if you want to waste less money than just being renting,
Yep.
this is a good stepping stone.
And it's a nice, say, versus most condos and apartments, the one thing that a mobile home has over them is it's separate. So it's your own little place. There's no connecting walls, as opposed to a condo or an apartment. You usually have a connecting part, the
Yeah.
walls where you're sharing walls with people.
And,
So, yeah.
And you have distance with your neighbors,
Yep.
which is it's
You
always good.
could see here the distance there between the two houses, as opposed to, this being the dividing wall and the other house is, right here. So.
And the other thing is that most of these communities, for example, this one, that you still have a swimming pool.
Yep.
Some have a
Some
car wash.
amenities.
They have a clubhouse.
A
So you have
laundromat, yeah.
amenities as well. They have, can do barbecues there,
Yep.
and so in that sense, it's like a bit like an HOA, but you are, you are not renting. You are owning the home, just renting the space.
Yeah.
So, and you have some protection for that, because the law that regulates mobile homes is specific, is manufactured home residential law, and that's good. There's a lot of this here in San Diego,
Yep.
and it's been the solution for a lot of people.
For sure. It's definitely not a nice alternative. Like I said, if you don't want to, if you want to own, like I said, with the mobile homes, you're owning the house, but you're renting the land that it's on. And the houses are located, as you can see here, this is a mobile home or manufactured home park. So everyone here owns their house, they're just renting the land that it sits on. So that's a monthly rent. It would be definitely less than if you're renting an apartment as far as the rent goes. And the good thing, like you were saying, if you buy one of these homes, in general, they trend upwards. So after a few years, if you want to sell, you can make a profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So definitely, you're gonna. In that part is some like anywhere else in San Diego, investing in property, it will grow.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you're watching this video and you say, well, yeah, that's great, but I'm not interested in this particular home, but I want to know more about mobile homes, just put a comment, reach out to us. Our company is Homes Chula Vista, so you can go to homeschulaVista.com and see our reviews, you can see our listings as well. We're very active in Facebook and in YouTube as well, so if you want to follow us, you will see more videos. We have videos about tips, and what can you do, cannot do in a mobile home, how is it different from a condo, all of those. So, yeah.
And the good thing too, if someone has a question, say if they want to contact you, there's no obligations. You're not pushy.
No.
There's nothing pushy.
I'm not going to try to sell you nothing. I think it's mobile homes and manufactured homes are not as well known as condos and houses.
So people have a lot of questions.
Many people that knows about it, but I think in places like San Diego, it's really it's a good service because it's very needed. We really need affordable housing, way more affordable housing than
for
we
sure.
have. And arguably, what you pay for manufactured homes and the rent is affordable or non-affordable, but at least is more affordable than condos and houses. That's
for sure. Yeah, and like I said, if there's any question, Homes Chula Vista is anything but pushy. We're helpful.
Yeah, you can read our reviews.
Yeah.
We're just trying to help.
Yeah.
That's all.
And if something becomes of it, that's cool. But yeah, a lot of people have questions because mobile homes are kind of like in between the cracks sometimes, where people don't quite know what they are. They think they're one thing, and they're not, and so they have questions, and they just want to be able to ask questions without being like having some salesman try to hook them in on something.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So at this point, we're about 40 seconds away from 30 minutes.
Okay.
So.
I think we're gonna disconnect and leave it here for today, and then leave us your comments if you have any specific questions. Also, if it's not about mobile homes, remember, and Homes Chula Vista is a brokerage. I'm a real estate broker with experience in residential sales. So thanks a lot for watching and sharing this moment with us. Like and subscribe if you want, and have a wonderful weekend. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.